There was a terrible atrocity in Burkina Faso a couple of days ago, which led to the death of almost 70 people. And many people suspect that there might still be some more deaths that haven't been counted. And when I heard this news, I was deeply saddened because I thought that Burkina Faso, at least the government of Ibrahim Traore, was making some progress, and that they were finally putting this kind of barbaric atrocities behind them. But I guess I was wrong. So I want us to go through this article that clearly explain what happened in Burkina Faso. So the headline reads: At least 70 killed in attack on northern Burkina Faso village on November 5th. At least 70 civilians have been killed, mainly elderly people and children, in an attack on a village in northern Burkina Faso earlier this month, a prosecutor said in a statement on Monday. Unidentified assailants attacked the village in Zongo in Burkina Faso's northern central north region on November 5th, killing residents and setting property on fire. The judicial team sent to investigate on November 11 found that at least 70 people had died. Most of the victims were children and elderly, a state prosecutor said in a statement. It's so sad to see people being killed. It's so sad to see people losing their lives in such horrific situation. Our thoughts and prayers are with the victims and their families. The exact number of deaths, injured, and missing has yet to be determined, it added. The authors of these atrocities remain unknown. Investigations are ongoing, the statement said. The European Union on Sunday called on authorities to shed light on the massacre of nearly 100 civilians in the village of Ziongo. Burkina Faso is one of the several West African countries battling a bloody jihadist insurgency that took root in neighboring Mali in 2012. Violence has spread across the Sahel region and more recently to coastal countries as militants seize territory despite military operation to push them back. Thousands have been killed and more than 6 millions have fled their homes. This is a very terrible situation ongoing in Burkina Faso, and it has been going on for a while now. And there's one thing that still gets me confused, right? Why do they keep on fighting each other? That's question number one. And question number two, why do they believe that by fighting each other, they can get what they want? I really do not understand. And question number three, who is funding them? Because remember, these groups or this jihadist movement are being funded by third parties, right? So we have to understand who is funding them and what is the motive of them being funded. There have been speculations that France and some of the European powers are the ones funding these groups, allegedly. But if there's one thing I have to say is that Ibrahim Traore is making some progress in terms of developing the country. And I also hope that he can put more emphasis or he can prove to the people that he can protect them. He can guarantee their safety and their security. Because the only reason he is there, the only reason he has a mandate to govern the country is that he can provide security for the people in Burkina Faso. And if people came to realize that he cannot deliver on what he promised to them, I think there's going to be a serious problem. Because if there's one thing people need first, more than any other thing, is safety and security. If people are safe and secure, they can go about their daily activities. They can go about doing things that will benefit them. They can go about their lives. But if people are not safe, if people don't feel safe in their own home country, if people don't feel secured, then everything starts falling apart. It's sad to see people dying. It's sad to see people's property being destroyed. And it's sad to even realize that your own government is helpless or cannot protect you. It's so sad. So, like I said before, our thoughts and prayers are with the people in Burkina Faso. And I believe that Captain Ibrahim Traore is doing all he could do or all his best to make sure that the people in Burkina Faso, the Burkina base, are safe and are secure. But you guys out there, when you hear of things like this happening in the Sahel, what comes to mind? Why has the Sahel become one of the most dangerous places in Africa? How did all this came to be, and who is funding them? If you had to speculate, what would you say? Let us know in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And also, don't forget to like this video, share this video, follow our Facebook page, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel, because little bit of good tweet like the one you're doing just now help us a lot, and we shall ever be grateful to you. So thank you much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one.